We are now doing a little shoe shopping. The next item we're looking at purchasing is the Nike Air Max 2090 or 2090, however they say it, I'm not sure. And we're looking for the price. So I see here the price, and what's interesting about this shoe is it's already on sale. So the $150 is technically the retail price, and it's already on sale for $102.97. Now we need to apply another discount. Since we're going to apply another discount, I'm going to treat the 102.97 like the retail price. So I'm going to go over to my typing tool and I'm going to type in with the dollar sign. Don't forget the dollar sign. A lot of people were forgetting that on our work the other day. So $102.97. We're going to call that the retail price of the shoe. Then we need to figure out the discount. In the last problem, we didn't have to figure out the percentage. They just told us the dollar amount. But in this example, they're telling us a percentage. So when you have a percentage, you have to actually figure out the dollar amount that you're subtracting from the retail price. So I'm going to go ahead and write, actually it might be easier to type, 20%, and you have to ask yourself, for the coupon, it's 20% of what? Well, it's 20% off of that original price. And by original price, I mean the 102.97. So we're taking an additional 20% off of the $102.97. All right, so from here, we're going to write 20%, and instead of I'm going to write times, because with math, of means multiplication. And then we're going to be multiplying that by the 102.97. Next, what we need to do is we need to change the 20% to a decimal because you can't multiply it when it's in percentage form. Remember, the decimal is over here on the far right. When you don't see it, it's on the far right. And then we need to move it 2 times to the left. Dividing by 100 moves the decimal 2 times to the left. So 20% becomes 0.20. So I'll go back to my typing tool and I will type, we're multiplying 0.20, which is the same thing as 0.2, multiplied by 102.97. Because we're getting an additional 20% off of the $102.97. And then you're allowed to use a calculator today. So I'm going to go over to Desmos, and you can type in this amount in either order. Because of the commutative property of multiplication, I can either type in, let me go to Scribble. I can either type in 0.20 multiplied by 102.97, or I can type the 102.97 times 0.2 and then the 0.2 after. The order doesn't matter because according to the commutative property of multiplication, you can switch the order with multiplication and you'll get the same answer. Let me show you. 102.97 times 0.2, you get that amount. And then if I multiply 0.2 first times the 102.97, look, I get the same answer. So 20.594. So 20.594. Now we have to remember that with money, you only carry it out to the hundredths place. So I'm going to count tenths, hundredths. So I need to round to this spot, the hundredths place. So I look at the number behind the hundredths place, which is the 4, and the 4 is going to determine if this becomes $20.60 or if it stays $20.59. So let me type that so that you can see the two options. So it's either going to be $20.59, oops, $20.59, or it will round up to $20.60. There's only two options here for rounding. It's either 59 cents or 60 cents. Now, if this number, better go back to scribble, if this number behind the hundredths is a 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, it stays $20.59. So it's actually going to stay $20.59. If this number had been a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then we would have bumped it up to $20.60. The rhyme that a lot of teachers use in elementary school for this is 4 or less, let it rest at the 59 cents. So you leave it alone. 5 or more, let it soar. It would soar up to 60 cents. So it would go up. So it either rests, stays the same, or it goes up. So let me go back to my typing tool and we'll type in the discount. And the discount was $20.59 because it didn't round up, it stayed the same. And then remember with the discount decreases what you have to pay. So it's going to be, the sale price is going to be less than $102.97. And we're allowed to use a calculator for this. We can use a calculator. 102.97 minus 20.59. So 102.97 minus the $20.59. And we get a total of $82.38. So $82 and I think it was 39 cents. Let me just check back real quick. 38. Whoops. $82.38. So the retail price was $102.97. We discounted it by $20.59 because $20.59 is 20% of $102. Oh, you can't even see that. Is 20% of $102.97. And then the sale price was $82.38. Remember, the sale price is the price after the discount is applied. And this is all real numbers, guys, that I got offline. I just took pictures online and looked at the sales.